everything. Oh, it's broken down. Land Rover. Rattles. Land Rover. It's a piece of shit. Land Rover. And what do you expect? I think if you go into a Land Rover with such low expectations on reliability, performance, etc., you can only win. Exactly. You can only win. Be disappointed. Hello and welcome to Benchfield and Baker, and today we've got a 110 double cab.
We're stuck in the middle of the Ford at the moment. Somehow we've got to get back in this thing without falling in the drink. So, here goes. Up the Defender, and the first thing we have to say is all Land Rovers are shit. They are just shit. But
yeah, there is a big but,
and it is a big but. There's something about them, isn't there? That it's probably, I don't know. It's in my three cars. If I could have any car, the Defender is one of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I should be ashamed about that or proud about that. It's one of those things.
The Defender, what is it? 122 brake, 231 foot-pounds of torque, and a 5-cylinder diesel engine with a turbo in it. The turbo may as well not be there because they're slow as hell.
Well, I think you actually have to have it in the turbo to actually make it move. I just think they're so cool.
Yeah, I completely agree. I literally think about Land Rovers all day, all night, and then the next day starts and I do exactly the same thing all over. This isn't my favourite type of Defender, but that doesn't matter because it's still kind of the same thing.
Yeah. This
one though, again, it's got a few different bits on it that you wouldn't usually find in, I don't know, like a 300 TDI or whatever, like an old Beta. So you've got electric windows, heated seats, air conditioning. What else has this one got? Leather interior.
We say it's got heated seats.
Have you got yours on?
Mine's on and I don't feel it. So.
Oh, Land Rover. Shocking. This freaking air conditioning bar. I swear to God, if I smash my shin on it any more time, the monkey's getting it. Like this doggo thing is just getting it.
So what we're saying is that you wouldn't have it with the aircon?
Hell no.
Would you not?
It's a freaking Land Rover. What do you need air conditioning for? Open the window.
Well, in fairness, when the window's open, at least you can put your arm on the
open the actual real Land Rover air conditioning.
Are they real, those ones? Because some of them are fake.
I'm cold all of a sudden.
Right. Some of them don't work.
No, that works. Yeah, that is the Land Rover air conditioner. A combination of that and the window, and you should be set for life. None of this shin bashing nonsense. But you are all about aircon and heated seats and stuff like that, but not in Land Rovers. Just no. Just doesn't make any sense to me.
I wonder, does the Puma one have
flaps?
This bit?
I've no idea, mate.
Or is the aircon a little bit more inside?
Isn't it built? I think it's got like stuff on the dashboard and stuff.
Because they've got a better dashboard design.
Well, I don't know about better. I just don't like the modern ones. I prefer the old Betas.
Well, if you had one, you'd have it just to go shooting and bang around in the woods.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it as a daily truck. I think there are probably more comfortable cars to have as a daily truck. Like any Japanese pickup is going to work better. In all fairness, don't forget we love Land Rovers. Like, don't forget that. But it's going to be cheaper to run, more comfortable to run. It's going to de-steam and heat up in the morning in the cold when you want it to. It will drive nicer.
Yeah,
it's probably cheaper. Like, it's definitely cheaper.
It'll be more reliable.
Yeah. Like every single box that you need a commercial vehicle to tick.
This doesn't.
This doesn't really do it, yeah. But you have a Land Rover because you want one.
Yeah. I think that is what it all boils down to, is you only buy a Land Rover if you really want one.
And it's the same as the people watching this video. You're only watching because you're interested in Land Rovers. You know, you're not going to be like, oh, I'll just have a cheeky growls on that. You either love them,
or you don't,
or you couldn't give a crap. Yeah.
And it's just a stupid thing to be buying.
Yeah. It's so stupid. So stupid.
She got contacts, if she's just got crazy eyes.
I don't know, but they look so like in position that they have to move out the way of the road, don't they, when we go past? It's like, really? You see, if Dill had done this properly, we could have just covered them in black smoke, couldn't we? But no, no centre box. That's the point. I said in the first Land Rover video that we were going to do, we've got a 110 pickup that's in for some performance mods. Well, he took the mid box out, and that's it. And then he hasn't done anything since.
I don't think it really performs at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, I think a cheeky remap would not go amiss on this. I think the truck looks good for what.
It's very militant, mate.
You reckon? Well, with the black checker and the black canvas. It's personal choice, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it all, like, how mad you go is going to depend on your budget. Because you could pick up a Td5 double cab pickup for like 12 grand with fairly high mileage on it. That's going to look standard as hell. And then you could buy one, like God knows, 50 probably, if you don't mess around.
But I saw one of these the other day, and it was a Td5, and they wanted 42 grand for it. 42 grand for a Td5.
That is madness.
And all the Land Rover purists keep going on about these Puma engines and how naff they are and how they'd never have one.
I'm definitely in that category.
I'm in the opposite camp because I think it's shocking having only a 5-speed gearbox. I mean, we were coming down that main road a minute ago and we're doing 45 miles an hour and it just sounded like we were revving the tits off of it.
Yeah.
We sounded like we were going to shake the bollocks off of it. I think it needs a 6-speed box.
I think it's an agricultural vehicle and you just need to deal with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Turn the stereo up or speak on the phone or something. Hands-free, blah blah.
Well, that's the other thing. Look at the stereo. That is a Halford stereo.
Yeah.
And that comes as standard.
What do you expect? It's to serve a purpose.
Yeah.
If it was a Range Rover,
we'd be talking differently. Yeah.
Then fair enough.
One of the things I do really, really like about them is you can buy one now, have it for 3 years, and sell it for what you paid for it.
Yeah.
Put as many miles on it as you want, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Mileage is completely irrelevant. I've been looking at Defenders and all kinds of stuff, and I have not even looked at the mileage, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think the mileage is a little bit irrelevant because sometimes you can get something that's a good price that's done 130,000 miles, and you get something the next page over that's pretty much the same kind of spec that's done 200,000 miles and it's still the same price.
Well, this is what's so crazy about them, because what other cars do you ever look at to buy and not even have a care in the world about how many miles they've done?
Yeah, true.
Full launch from the curb.
That's the thing with full launch. That probably is. Finally, I'm in the driver's seat of a Land Rover. Again.
One of your favourite places to be.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to jump in the back.
Yeah?
And we'll see about the space in the back seat. Not a problem if you've got a 90.
Yeah.
Not a problem if you've got a 90. Right, in the middle seat is okay. We've got lots of headroom, which is good because I'm quite tall. But if you sit behind someone, my legs just don't really fit here.
Really?
You know what they didn't think about?
What?
And this is quite embarrassing. The back seat bench is further forward than the window winder. So if you want to undo your window, you have to get out of your seat, open the door, wind the window down, and wind it back up. But there we go. So I would say that the back seats in this thing are a massive fail.
Mm. Yeah. So basically buy a 90 then?
Buy a 90. Buy a 90.
needs to be noisier as well. This.
A bit more of a quiet. Better sit straight with police.
Oh yeah, with all the times to climb back in the front of the truck. It's weird not having a synchros clunk as well.
Oh, does the other one clunk?
Your one used to do it as well, didn't it?
I can't remember.
Pretty sure it did. I think this is the first Defender I've been in and driven that doesn't clunk.
It must have been 10 years since I had mine.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer.
Yeah, longer than that.
This is more refined than the 300 though.
Oh yeah, it is. In fairness, like
it's not actually that bad.
It's not that bad to drive. It's hard to film with one because I just want to put my arm out a little bit. And I'd have to wear like a Mac or a Kagul every time I drove one.
Yeah. In Wales you would.
Yeah, well, you see, you say that, it's sunny at home, it's raining.
It's always raining in Wales.
Well, so we've done our city drive, and it was just a drive.
Okay, actually.
It wasn't...
In fact, it might have performed better in the city than it did in the off-road. Because it didn't have the bogging in the flood.
Yeah, it just plodded along.
It
like,
just did what it had to do.
Yeah.
Did you get clutch ache though? Was your leg alright?
I'm not a mincy little girl, mate, like you.
Well, I do have a metal leg, so...
Oh. See that?
Yeah, yeah.
Violin that is playing just for you. Adagio for strings, mate, that's what that is. Adagio for it. I just feel like to get any kind of real movement out of it, you are working it really hard. Like then, I was like, I feel quite aggressive.
I love it though.
The tyres are making me snigger.
Even like the fact that there's bodywork inside that, like, it hasn't got any cover over it.
It's such a biased review of a Land Rover because we both absolutely adore them.
Yeah.
Why do we love it? Is it just because of the memories it brings back? Because we both loved Land Rovers before we had that. There's just something about them, isn't there? It's like that sort of semi-attractive girl in school. You're like, you just would.
Yeah,
like, you don't know why, you just would. Every male should be able to relate to that. And if you're homosexual, then it'll be a guy that would just like, I just would.
I just would with that guy.
I just would, yeah, exactly.
This is quite a narrow little road. It doesn't feel too big, does it?
I normally drive a car, and for me to get out of that and get into a truck, I'm not, well, obviously I'm consciously aware that it's wider. Where is reverse? There, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like, I'm not thinking, oh my god, I'm going to twat something. But then again, now I've said that, I expect we'll take a wing mirror off of us in a minute anyway. Oh, I love Land Rovers! So if you want a 4x4, buy something else.
Yeah.
If you want a road car,
definitely buy something.
Definitely buy something else. But if you want a Land Rover, definitely buy a Land Rover because they're absolutely incredible.
They're wicked. And you won't lose any money on it.
Yes.
So now is a good time to buy it because the prices are only going to keep going up now, I think. So if you're in the market for something cool, a bit different, get one of these.
Yep, I agree.
Happy days. If you've liked this review, like, share, subscribe, do your thing. We'll see you soon.
Right, so even though the off-roading that we did was really, really mincy, we do understand what proper off-roading is, and you will have to subscribe to the channel to see more because it's definitely going to happen. I just got to get some more money together. Unfortunately, we are probably the poorest YouTubers in the world. And there is nothing we can do about that right now. However, we are both trying. We'll get there.
We'll figure it.
Just subscribe, do yourself a favour.
And then we can buy some Ferraris.
And then we can buy some Ferraris, yeah. To watch all the adverts, click on the adverts, buy the products, do what you need to do. As if I'm going that way though. Am I really? Yeah, I thought that was left. No, that's left, lad.
We're going that way.
Yeah,
we are going to have this argument again, are we?
Oh, you've never had it with me before.
What, the argument of which direction are we going? That's left, that's right, that's straight. We've had this argument.
No, the arrow on the floor.
No, it's left! Are we going left?
We're going second exit.
Where did we? We went left, not straight, we went left.
Well, technically we went
Shut up,
yeah.
just stop talking.
I'm agreeing with you, dickhead. That left lane is an arrow for going left.
So me pointing left, saying we're going over there, and you go, no, is that like going over there? What
Yeah,
we're
you're saying
going
that
left.
you're pointing to the lane. You're pointing to the lane that points left. Oh, it's that way. It's not, it's that way. It's the second left. You're a dickhead. Then take her.
I didn't see that.
You didn't clock it?
I missed it.
Really?
Missed that. Really.
Look at this Del Boy coat this one's got on here.
That is a looky man if I ever saw one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely got pocket watches in his inside.
Looky.
Cheaper than Asda. Lovely jubbly. Right. Where are these going? The light's like blatantly red.
He got fed up.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
over here?
yeah.
You just think, oh, bollocks to it, I'm going.
That's how we drive in the city, man.
Weirdos.
Country boys from Wales.
Country boys don't rock and roll.
Wonder if we have to pay copyrights for that now.
Oh, I'll edit that bit out.
Can we go to Ferrari?
How do we get there from here?
We'll go that way.
We have to go over there.
down
Can I do that in this lane?
Probably. You're in a Land Rover, you can do whatever you want.
This is very true.
You don't bother using the indicators.
I don't feel like the yeah, alright.
Just go.
Yeah, Alex, good morning. Big Land Rover. Oh, he's been mugged right off. C63.
Yes, boy.
Isn't it that one?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the Ford there.
Where does that lead you to? This is the Ford.
Nah, this is Mincy. Drive through the river.
I don't know.
I could walk through this in my new Levi's.
Alright,
The kids want to see us go through the river, man.
Alright, yeah, but I don't know.
No, he's got into the farmyard.
I'll turn around. I'll go through that one. I will. I don't care. It'll probably break down, and I don't want to get wet shoes.
Yeah.
The seals probably don't work on the doors. And do you know why they don't work?
Because it's
a Land Rover. Shit.
Oh, shame.
You know what? Also, I forgot. Key on the left-hand side.
It's well annoying every time you get one, isn't it?
Ah! 5-0! It's the police!
It's code 10. Hide this thing behind your head.
Right, we're going out.
Lack of elbow room is a thing as well.
Take my strong hand!
Yeah. Right out the way, my fan is coming through. Am I going to try and parallel park it?
I would love to see you parallel park this. You reckon he's on that zombie drug?
Maybe.
I reckon he's not far from taking that zombie drug. There must be something about that zombie drug though.
So there's a lot of drugs really in it.
Heroin, it's a hell of a drug.
Every tree was made of marijuana. The cops pulled me over. But they did not arrest me. Instead they sucked my dick.
You actually did a good parallel park then.
And God came down from heaven. He said to me, Marilyn Manson will no longer spell the word God, G-O-D. I said, how do you want to spell it, God? He said, give me a D. Give me an R. Give me a Q. Give me a G.
And give me an S.
What does that spell? Drugs. I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Don't like. I can't remember the rest of it.
I forgot about that song. That was a good song.